Third event at Sha Tin on Sunday is one of 4 Class 3s on the programme. 12 metres the trip. The others wait till late on the programme, 7, 8 and 9. Team Spirit, though, from Bear 8 probably will lead. That's what he did 2 starts back for a course and distance win. Good Beauty won 2 starts back as well. Handsome Bobo, first up since December. Zach's got a good record on this horse, 3 from 8 it reads. Urban Dancer makes his Hong Kong debut. A 4-time winner in Australia, Benno Young, the trainer now. Biz Power, first up since February 2019. Fantasy, runner-up last time out behind Transcendent. Moreira and Sherman down to Monster Carca. David Hall from Barrier 1, Matthew Chadwick in the saddle. Eligible for a lower grade, they take the lightweight option. Urban Dancer, the debutant, Bright Vision, Biz Power. And Nuremberg are the horses that have been up at Chung Prong the last month.
Another race that's predicted to be good to slow in terms of the speed. Team Spirit, he actually missed the start by half a length or so, and in the end wasn't able to find the front, but there was some alternate speed in that race. But if he gets his own way out in front, he can be a hard horse to get past. Handsome Bobo, Good Beauty will be in close attendance. Newcomer, Urban Dancer, he's come from Australia, and he's got a little bit of speed, does Urban Dancer. Fantasy and Le Terroir out deep there with Bright Vision.
Here is Handsome Bobo. Now, he's going really well at the moment. He's trialled well and his work's been good. Zach Burton aboard from barrier number 5, so he looks ready to run well on Sunday and is quite well rated at the moment as well as Handsome Bobo. Le Terroir, I thought it was a better run from him last time. Now, it was on the all-weather. Prior to that, he'd been really running well at Happy Valley. Yet to win at Sha Tin, but his work's been good once again. Interesting they're coming back to the turf here with him. And Fantasy, he goes nicely down the back straight. He's going to start a pretty short price favourite. He's been running really well recently. And Joe Moreira will take them out there from barrier 6. So, nice piece from him.
All right, we'll have a look at that run last time as well, behind Transcendent. We'll start off with some winning form, though. Good Beauty, with Fearless Fire and Brave King well beaten here, but Good Beauty up the rail, dash late for the win. Yeah,
so this was 2 runs ago for him. He was half a stride slow last time out and got well back, but he stayed on okay in that race that was won by Transcendent. Here he is when winning over Star Luck, winning by half a length. It was a fairly useful win from him. All of his wins in this grade, just one of them course and distance, but look, that was 2 starts ago. Been racing well, and he was able to get up the fence here on this occasion.
Yeah, it was a really good ride, wasn't it? He didn't go round a horse, so he did win nice enough. I think this is a little bit stronger for him, but I found a spot for him on a minor line.
Yeah, it was beaten by Transcendent last time out, as was Fantasy. We can have a look at this now. Transcendent goes round later on in a higher grade, would have a chance as well. So this form on face value looks quite good.
Yeah, looks really good, doesn't it? And look, Fantasy, he drew a little bit awkward in 8. He comes in a couple of places here to 6 for this. He maybe just got a little bit further back than he wanted to. But look, he should hit the line really strongly once again, and he looks the main chance. And there's no spoils, though. He's come up odds on.
He has 1.7, and probably deservedly so. He wasn't the quickest away last time out, which meant he got a little bit further back, and then he was caught wide, but still stayed on well there. I thought it was a very brave run from him.
All right. Handsome Bobo has had a little bit of a break. Used to be a lead at all costs, but he was certainly very prominent in the run. That's how he's winning his races, dictating, but something different at the trials.
Yeah, they led with him last time out again, and he was relatively handy in this trial. Looked to do it quite easily over the final stages, winning here 1,000 metres, 58.31, so there wasn't too much pressure on at all in the trial. But look, he won comfortably enough there. He is fresh up. I haven't seen him since the all-weather run, middle of December.
He's had a couple of placings fresh as well. He has run second off a rating of 82. He's down to 78. From barrier 5, he'll get his chance.
Urban Dancer then. Blue Hope was his name. John McCardle trained him in Victoria for his 4 victories before arriving. Yeah,
look, he's had a fetlock issue since he's been here. He's had 2 trials. He's 1,047. Now, his trials haven't been too bad, but I still want to see him for the first time.
Look, he does have some speed, so I'll be keen to see where they place him from gate number 4. Blake Shin riding for Benno Young, and his wins have come at Geelong and also Morfordville. Those are 3 of his wins in his last 5 runs.
Now, Biz Power off the scene for over a year, but I thought this trial looked OK.
Yeah, the trial with Paul O'Sullivan now, of course, he was with Chris So. He's had 2 trials. He's had a lame right front. He's had a suspensory issue there. Thought the trial was average to be fair, to be best. I'd be happy to give him the swerve.
Yeah, I haven't got him in at all. Maybe the all-weather for him being by power out of a 2-build mare. But no, I've left him go this one.
Yeah, happy to watch that long off the scene. Third race, third favourite for Joe.
Yeah, I've got him on top 2, Fantasy. Just the way he's been going, he looks tough to beat. Handsome Bobo's going really well, so Moreira, Pert and Quinella. Good Beauty, he should get a good draw, so he'll get a good run. And Team Spirit was a nice win 2 starts ago. And he's a horse that can go forward and lead. So 9-3-2-1.
Yeah, I thought it was very hard to go past Fantasy here. Such a brave run from him last time out. Little bit slow out, caught wide, still stayed with him there at the end to be only beaten by a neck by Transcendent, who goes round later on. So he looks the one to play round with Handsome Bobo, number 3. Team Spirit, if he gets his own way in front, he could be dangerous to peg back. He missed the start a little bit last time out, and Good Beauty on a minor line. So 9, 3, 1 and 2, playing the trio there, bankering the 9.
Same 4 numbers for me as well. I'll go the other way. I'll go Handsome Bobo on top of Fantasy, but it does look a good form line for Fantasy behind Transcendent last time out. All right, that's race number 3.